Alcohol just subscribed for 2 months.
Hello? How's it going? Welcome, Colia. Congrats on being first, Alki. Thank you for the 2 months. Welcome in, Bees. How's it going, everybody? Are we staying cool? I'm trying to. It's hot. I don't think it got as hot as they were saying it was going to, so that's a good thing. But it is still hot. Gotta get my controller ready. You left work before the lunch rush, so it got nice and cool. That's good. Let me find my chapstick. So where am I? There I am. Yeah, we're going to do some Gauntlet today, I feel. We still got a bit of this game to get through. Several levels, at least. So I feel like that'd be good. Let me do one thing here. If I can find out how to do this. Okay. Only those who use chapstick have dry lips. I think... I think people who don't use chapstick also have dry lips. They just don't care. In my experience, that's the case. Okay, let me just do this. Oh well, that's good enough, yeah? Put you over here. Turn off the Ape Escape music. I think we're good. Game's not making any sound, but... Sounds really quiet. I think it'll get louder when we get into the game here. We'll go back to the Green Jester.
Green Jester.
Let me see. Oh no, it is still pretty quiet. Hang on. Let me change it just a little bit. I I think I might have also turned it down in the volume mixer. Hang on. Oh, yeah. That's a little bit better. Turn it up just a hair or two more. You're also the green jester. Welcome to the life of being green. It's not easy, as Kermit the Frog would say. Oh, we press this button. What? We still gotta do... No, we completed that. Oh, that's right. I think we are missing some yellow crystals, but we got this bridge. We can see these other worlds that we still have to do. There's at least 3. I think my mouse is on the screen. Whoops. This is open. Okay. I guess we gotta find a place with a yellow crystal. I think that's what we're missing. Let's see. Inventory. Yeah. 198 of 200. We need 2 more yellow crystals in order to go to, I think it's Egypt. I think. I don't remember what those buttons do. Let's just go to this one. World 1. Keep it nice and simple.
You are now entering the acid swamp.
The acid swamp. With the lizards. Crocodile people. Hello, hello. Hopefully there's at least... Well, here's one. Yeah, there has to be a second one. I guess we can farm all the other crystals too. I don't know how I missed 2 crystals. That kind of stinks. But it's okay. Leave me alone. Hello. Hello, Shank. Welcome on in. I don't think I can kill those things. Here, let's try. No, it don't work. Where's the other yellow crystal? How goes Gauntlet? Well, we just started. I had to go back to the forest world because I'm missing 2 yellow crystals. And I'm pretty sure the next world is Egypt. If I recall correctly. Ow. I mean, it gives us a chance to get more crystals. We can get more white and black crystals for the last 2 realms. But I think we got... Oh, I missed that acid. Oh, well. I think we got all the rune stones at least. I won't know until we kill the spider. Oh, is this how you open that? I don't think we opened this last time. I don't know. Maybe we did. I don't remember. Oops. Steak dinner. I kind of remember when we played through this level the first time. I didn't realize it at the time. But this is one of like the few times where the game kind of expects you to have a second person, like right here. I can't walk across this without somebody standing on the thing. Standing on the button. If we were playing co-op, then I could get across there, but I can't. Okay, now it's giving me a bunch of yellow crystals. Though I'm not sure if this game... I think it's one of those games where, if you leave your teammate behind, the camera kind of stays, and you can't really go too far. Though I don't know. Maybe this game had online capabilities. I have no idea. That would have been cool. It would have been possible. Though I don't know that Midway would have sprung for it. How do I get over there? The game kills you if you go too far away from your co-op partner. What game is that? Ow. I know in like the multiplayer mods for Mario 64, the camera gets all weird. If one person goes too far away, the camera gets like super far out. Because it's trying to keep both players in the frame. It's really funny. I accidentally ate that poison meat. I'm gonna need a lot more white crystals. Realistically, I could just... Can I not get through here? I could just farm all the crystals in levels I've already been to. And then I could just go to whatever level I wanted. But that's not fun. Also, you wouldn't get all the runestones that way. And it would probably take forever. I don't know how many crystals of each kind are here. Aside from, like, obviously the ones we already completed, but you know what I mean. Ow. Full of crystals. And a growth potion that I don't need anymore. It always puts it on the other side of the gargoyle. Or the, not the gargoyle, but the griffin. So I don't actually have any use for it. It does that with every single thing, I'm noticing. I thought that was a full bar, that's my bad. What are you doing, spider? Oh, there's a bunch of them. I thought that spider wandered away too far from its nest. I guess it did. Well, where are we going? This way, I guess. Ow. Oh, I thought that was a secret. It was just an enemy. I'm curious if we missed a whole lot. It kind of seems like it, just because I don't remember much of this. Maybe we actually did all this. What's in here? A note? This is junk. I'll take the junk. Feather, we don't need these anymore. Ow. Now we need claws, I think. I'm pretty sure we don't need feathers. Or do we? I really don't remember. Okay, not going that way. Claws. We need Santa Claus. Run. That would be funny if Santa was a secret character. I don't know what he would be. Maybe a jester, I guess. I don't know. Okay, here's a black crystal. Ouch. Crack open this barrel. Blow him up. Ow. I'm just trying to think. Because Santa doesn't really... It's not like he fits any other character. What's he gonna be? A knight? A warrior? You can't make Santa a warrior. An archer? No. A wizard? That's kind of all the main four. I don't know what else you would do with them. Okay, there was a lever that I think. Well, that's why I said he'd be a jester. Because I got like the bag of bombs. I mean, I don't really think it works. But what else are you gonna do? Oh, here's the exit. I guess we can just take the exit. We only came here for yellow crystals. Down the hatch. Wasted a key. We'll have to buy keys. Okay. Buy some keys. Buy some food. Buy... I don't think I need anything else. I don't remember what else I need to take out the spider. I have to look at the weapons again. We used the axe. We used the javelin. We used the scimitar. And we used the good book. Let me check the inventory. We have the parchment of fire, which I don't think is used on the spider. It looks like there's a genie lamp and some kind of keychain, and then like some kind of symbol. I'm guessing top left is the good book because it doesn't look like a book. I don't know what that is in the middle. I don't remember. But onward we go.
Congratulations! You now have enough crystals to enter the desert land.
Desert lands, that's what it's called. There we go.
You are now entering city ruins.
Oh, here's the genie. Okay, I think we need the genie lamp for the genie. Put the genie back in the lamp. Look at that fish. I was too busy looking at the fish. Oh, that's a bad spot. Ow. This guy ran right into me right as I was standing on the spikes. Look at them. I can't tell if they're supposed to be sharks. They kind of look like giant catfish. Also, whatever that guy had fell into the water. They look like giant Acostomuses. They don't look like fish at all. Or not fish, sharks. They look like fish.
Green Jester has gained a level.
Gained a level. What am I going to be when I reach level 50? I'm not going to be a clown anymore. And my hat will get bigger. And maybe my rat friend will upgrade. My little rat familiar. Oh, here we go. Just 2 crystals, but... Oh, hello. Oh, there was 2 deaths. Okay, let's go get these crystals. There might be a secret wall here, too. Maybe? No. Ow. Oh, there's a chest there. Glad I bought a bunch of keys. Okay. Junk. I'll take the junk. Snakes on the stairs. I honestly don't remember much about the last 2 levels. Or last 2 realms, or whatever you want to call them. This is kind of where my memory starts fading. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even kill them. I used a special on them and they didn't die. I guess they didn't get directly hit. How many realms? I think there's 7. Maybe 6. No, there's 7, isn't there? I think there's 7. Or 8? I don't know. Because you don't need... Well, you get the crystals for free. For the Forsaken Realm, or whatever it's called, with the zombies. And then there's the mountain. Wait, why was that already on? Oh, I see. It's an elevator. There's the mountain, and then there's 3 on one side and 3 on the other. But I can't remember if there's an ending level when you get all the rune stones, or if it's just a boss fight. I think it's just a boss fight. Oh, this guy again. Leave me alone. Ow. He's pinning me in a corner. Okay. Had to turn on the fire shield. Can't hit him. He's poking me in the toes. I can't hit him on the stairs. I've not seen such bravery. I'm too brave. I didn't mean to use that like that. That's okay. There's a secret wall down there. I really should have bought more potions. I didn't realize these guys would be so tough. There's a little Turok trap. I'll hydrate just a second. I'm trying to remember if I got anything to drink. I got a little bit of water. I forgot to grab one. Valuables were often kept in the walls in times of war. Okay, check the walls. Secret walls everywhere. Oh, here we go. There's some valuables. No sup redeem yet because I had a pop before stream. I'll turn it on in like an hour. Oh, here's the lion.
Green Jester gained a level.
Hang on, I gotta deal with these guys first. Give me the ham.
That was an heroic effort.
Trying to destroy all the nearby monster spawners. And then I'm gonna take out the lion. I'm hitting him, I can't see him though. Okay, he's half. But yeah, I'll turn it back on when I do my first BRB, when I get back from my first BRB. Or maybe I'll turn it on when I leave. Okay, yeah, there's a lion claw. We'll turn on this lever. Hang on, let me take a drink. I forgot to do that. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go. I wonder if there's more stuff in the walls. Oh my gosh, these snakes. Leave me alone. Where did I get? Oh, over here. Trying to hit the archer. I can't see him though. There, I think I got him. Chicken. Okay, where's the secret? Oh, there's a crystal. Where's the secret wall, though? I gotta break a wall to get through here, I think. Oh no, I can just unlock these. They don't look like gates. Oh, there's a... Not these things. I gotta run. Ow. Can I attack him through the wall? I hope he's tall enough. I kind of can. My rat friend is hitting him. I really can't take the risk of fighting him. My HP is really low. Oh, he's almost dead. Okay. Turbo shot. I think that's what that was, but I don't really need it. There's so many snakes. Just keep insta-spawning. I can't destroy the spawner fast enough. Oh, I accidentally ate a rotten apple. That's not good. Get me out of here. Whoa, okay. I didn't want to mess with you. Okay, I gotta get him in a spot where he's stuck, I think. Oh, I'm hitting him right here. Hopefully this level's almost over. I killed him. He had a potion. Where are you guys spawning from? Over there, I'm guessing. I thought there was a secret on this level. Under a waterfall or something. That's where the secret character is. I thought that was the case. Possible I'm wrong, though.
Green Jester has gained a level.
Level 48. We got potion. I see money. There's this thing. Now I'm semi-invisible. They can't see me. Oh, what's this? No. Not what I was hoping. Man, there's so many snakes. Uh-oh. Oh, don't fall into the water. I needed whatever it was. Okay, here's the exit. Maybe it's not this level. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to throw it. I have gems. Well, at least we got out alive. That was really close.
Green Jester has gained a level.
Look at that. I have 5,200 max health, and I have 430 health. I do wish there was like a full HP thing that you could just buy. I don't think there is. I need more strength, though. I guess what we'll do is we'll buy a bunch of meat. And one potion. And some cherries. Okay, we got 2 lion's claws of 28. I don't remember what that's for. What level's next?
You are now entering the Temple of the Magi.
The temple? Maybe this is the level with the secret? The temple shaken. Bomb. Wasted a key. Gotta get this. Leave me alone. They already took so much of my health. I had almost 2,000.
That was an heroic effort.
I still didn't destroy the thing. I thought it was in the other corner. The clue might say something about the spawner. Or not spawner, the secret character. Oh, there's a potion here. Let's get... Whoa! Luckily that was just a experience. The experience draining death. Get around to get the crystal. What just shot me? Oh, that guy? You're shooting me from there? How many of you are there? I'm just getting swarmed.
That was an heroic.
Okay. Now there's only one spawner left. There are a ton of enemies. I am curious as to how much they expected you to be playing with somebody else. I feel like the game would probably be a lot easier if I spent my money on other things, or maybe was playing another character that was focused more on strength or something. But I am really curious as to how much they were like, yeah, this is a co-op game. You will be playing with up to 4 people. I don't think the difficulty actually changes much. Oh, here we go. That looks familiar. That looks very familiar. I don't know if I just did something I shouldn't have, but that statue... Yeah, it makes me think of the secret character. The path to your dreams is buried within the arena walls. That might be referencing it. Ouch. Stop it. Stop. What am I hitting? There's an invisible wall. Well, at least they hit the invisible wall, too. Ouch. I had no time to react to that one. Okay.
Green Jester has gained a level.
Almost level 50. Where's the secret character? It should be somewhere around here. Oh. Okay. Ouch. I got clipped by the bomb. What about this? That's not what I wanted. That's definitely not what I want. There we go. Secret character. Let's go do this. Now, I don't remember which one this is. The lab. And I think it's just Midway headquarters.
Rock. My thoughts are controlled by. Next game.
Somebody's sleeping. I remember this one being really hard, actually.
Viva la Gauntlet!
Oh, we're cutting it close. 2 coins left. Somebody cracked open a soda. Oh no.
5, 4, 3,
Where's the last coin?
1, 0.
No. Oh, we didn't get it. We'd have to replay the level all over again. Yeah, that one's really hard. Well, that stinks. At least I know where it is. Okay. Another lion's claw. Low HP again. Almost dead. Okay. Oh, there's another lion's claw. Let's see. There we go. Is there anything around here that I missed? I don't think so. I would like some food, though. Just a little food. Keep me alive, please. Also, there's an ad coming up in 3 minutes, so I'll take a BRB here shortly. Come on. Not you. Ow. Leave me alone. Oh no.
Green Jester needs food badly. Green Jester, your life force is low.
Ah, I died. I have no money. Well, it restarted me with all my stuff. Let me go pee. Whoops, almost dropped my controller. Let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Turn off the ape escape. I got the good. Thank you for the 100 bits, Shank. Let me crack it open here. There we go. Not bad. I think I like it more as a powder. Well, you know what we could do? Removed redeem, thank you. You know what we could do? I think we should I think we should go do like level 1 or something. To be honest, just to farm some gold. Like, it's not gonna be a whole bunch. But it would be good to my watch is yelling at me that I've been sitting too long, but I just got up and moved. But I think it'll be good to farm gold. Go to level 1. Just a little bit of gold, some HP. I'm gonna one-shot everything, so it's gonna be fine. I think thematically this level is the best. Like, it's kind... I see why this would be the demo, you know what I mean? I don't need to grab all this stuff. I just am looking for food, potions, gold. But yeah, the zombies, the music, it's all really nice. The visuals. Look at that, I'm one shot and everything. Whoops. Wasted that magic, that's okay. Oh, my nose itches. Oops, didn't mean to step in that. Did you know that there's a lawsuit going on? People are suing YouTube for, they pay for YouTube Premium, but they still get ads. And you would think, oh, well, that's awful, right? That's the whole point of YouTube Premium, is no ads. They're not referring to, like, actual ads shown to you by YouTube, like pre-roll ads. No, what they're referring to are sponsored videos. They're talking about when, like, YouTubers have a sponsor on the video. That's what they're talking about. You share the road with these people. Keep that in mind next time. That there are people out there who are genuinely so dumb they don't know the difference between a sponsored video and a YouTube ad. And not only that, but they can't be asked to just skip. Like, YouTube literally has a pop-up for you to skip a sponsored segment. They just genuinely cannot bother doing it. So much so that they would rather sue YouTube.
You already have this rune stone.
Isn't that crazy? I don't understand where this lawsuit even thinks it's gonna go. I don't know what do you think YouTube's gonna do? Tell people that they can't have sponsorships anymore? Okay, then people are just not, like, YouTubers are just not gonna upload. And they're also gonna get no ad revenue. Like, YouTube is gonna lose. They're gonna lose actual advertisers. Because people who are not subscribed to YouTube Premium are already, like, using ad blockers. So how do sponsors get around an ad blocker or YouTube Premium? They sponsor YouTubers. They probably have to pay YouTubers way less to host their ads, right? So now if YouTube's like, if this court, or if this lawsuit in the court is like, oh, well, yeah, YouTube, you have to make it so you can't have sponsored videos on your site anymore. For some stupid reason, if the court was like that, then actual advertisers are going to be like, okay, well, then now we have no reason to actually be on YouTube at all. Because I don't think sponsors, like advertisers, I don't think they get a cut of YouTube Premium. YouTubers do, but I don't know about the actual advertisers. And that's the same way on Twitch, by the way. If you have Twitch Turbo, I do get a little bit of kickback if you watch my stream and you avoid an ad with it. But I obviously, I don't know that that means anything to an actual advertiser, right? Why would they get any money? Maybe they get like a... Maybe they get a, like a write-off. Like, oh yeah, this many people have, Twitch Turbo, so clearly you, like, whatever you paid for ad hosting, subtract this much, and we won't charge you that. That's the only thing I could think of that, like, would benefit the advertiser. If that's what they would do, I really don't know. It is all very confusing. I don't know either. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. I'm just... when I read that, I was just very confused. Because obviously, reading an article or reading a tweet headline, like reading the article headline, it's like, You read that and you're like, oh, okay. Like, YouTube is, like, glitching out and showing people ads when they're not supposed to. Like, I'm sure that's a thing that has happened. I don't know that it warrants a lawsuit, but maybe that's a thing that just happens sometimes by accident. I don't know. It's never happened to me. I have YouTube Premium, but it's included in my phone bill. But yeah, it never happened to me, so I was like, oh, maybe it's just like some weird thing in other countries. I don't know. Because obviously, national internet restrictions in other countries can really change how major websites work. So that's what I thought it was. But then when you look into it, and it's like, no, actually, people are just stupid, and they don't want YouTubers to have sponsorships on their videos where they do ad reads. I feel like this is similar to the stuff, if you ever hear anybody like talk about Steam and how Steam is like, oh, Steam's like a predatory business company. They're scamming developers. They're taking 30% of their cut. They're taking 30% of their money. And then when you actually look into what that 30% number is, oh, the 30%, yeah, that's the same everywhere. The only things that I think are like the only places that take less of a cut are Epic Games Store, maybe, and Apple and iPhone, or Apple and Google on like mobile apps, which is completely different because those games have advertisements in them. I feel like it's the same thing. It's like the same kind of person is making the YouTube lawsuit. It's like, oh, you just really can't be bothered to skip a sponsored section of a video. I didn't mean to do that, damn it. There goes my food. Well, I got a little bit of HP, I guess. 2,000. Did I flip both switches? No. Every day, though, I feel like there's something else that I see where it's like, okay, we gotta start getting these people off the internet. There's too much. These people's brains are getting holes in them from being on Twitter too long. We gotta do something. Okay. I'm calling for mandatory touch grass hours. That's what I'm calling for. We didn't get that much gold, but we got a lot of HP. We're about halfway to max, I guess. Maybe we can do that level now. I feel like it's still going to be just as difficult. But we'll see. I lost my level, I think. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Level 48? No, I guess I didn't lose my level. I think I lost those lion claws, though, which is fine. We just have to do the... We have to really win that secret level now. I can't believe I missed one coin. It was in a cubicle somewhere. Ouch. That's a waste of a key. Oh my gosh, stop! Oh, I thought I destroyed this thing. Damn. Oh, I remember this part now. This is gonna be awful. I really wish I could hit that spawner. I kind of can, but it's just not doing anything. I think I'm too far. I gotta run. I sent that too far into the wall. Okay. Yeah, okay, that covers that up. You can see it cover up the secret. But then there's another lever that brings it back. Snakes are a huge pain in the butt. I don't know why their spawner seems to spawn so many compared to like the rat nests and everything. And the spider nests. Didn't seem to spawn nearly as many. Can't go that way. Is there a secret in this waterfall? Kind of looks like there would be a secret, but it does not seem to be. Okay. Just preemptively shooting. Hoping I hit something. There's a spawner right there. I know there is. Okay, I destroyed it. I don't know why the archers give me so much trouble. And why does that music sting play? No. Leave me alone. No. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay. Now can we do the secret? I think that's an explosive. Let me go. Med check? I actually do need to take my meds. Thank you. Welcome in Real Time. Thank you for the jerky. Thank you for the head pats.
Hello?
What do I have to do? This? No, it wasn't that. Where's the button? There's a button around here. Ow. Wait 1 second, and then I'll have my jerky. I'll hydrate though. Where's the button? Where's the button?
Twister balls.
Don't twist her balls.
Twister balls.
Not yet. Here we go. It's a lever, and then you press the button. Whoa. Okay. Secret room. Secret room, then I'll do the jerky and the med check. What was that? Oh, I think I'm still in the voice chat. Whoops.
Before time runs out.
I forgot to leave. Real, can you boot me out, please?
Positive controlled by.
Mr. Howie.
Move out of the way, sleeping guy.
Viva! Viva la Gauntlet!
Can I go home now? No. Oh no. The music guy. Oh, we got it.
You have unlocked a secret character.
Secret character. Okay, let me take my meds real quick. The scariest level in a game, a 9 to 5 job. Very true. Very true. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot the jerky. Let me open up the jerky. Take my jerky. Wait. Did that gargoyle leave? Did we miss the lion's claw or did we kill it? I think we missed it. That's not good.
Has gained a level.
Okay. He didn't kill me this time. Forward leads to health and happiness. Right leads to wealth and power. Okay, well. I'd rather have health and happiness. Can I get down? Okay, here. How about that steak? I got x-ray glasses. I guess that's something. Unworthy offerings are cast upon the steps. There's a watermelon up there. Oh, here we go. Here's the steak. Now can I go? No. How do I get up there? This is very odd. This is a very odd puzzle. Oh, dang it. How do I turn on that lever? I'm guessing that has to be higher than it is. Leave me alone. Okay. Tasty steak. Can't get up there. Oh, there's two of you down there? Well, at least I don't have to worry. Though I don't know how I'm gonna get down there. Oh, here we go. Let's unlock him. Cheese? Are you saying he looks like cheese? Or are you saying I cheesed him? He looks like kind of like a giant corn puff. Oh, they had a bunch of keys on him. Me cheesing them? I guess so. I don't know what's in there. There's a button under it, though. Death. Okay. I was ready. I felt it was gonna happen. Now, if only I knew what those levers were for. I don't think it's anything too important. It's just more like gold and potions and stuff. They did say that unworthy offerings were cast upon the steps, so I'm guessing... Well, I guess I don't know what's in those chests. It could be junk. Let's see. It's a bomb. And poison. Okay. They were indeed unworthy. But what is this? Different color chest. There's some gold. What is this? A potion. Perfect. I kind of wish I got more gold from this level. I guess we better just leave. Okay. Well, I'm level
Jester has gained a
49. I thought I was 50. That stinks. I thought I finally hit level 50. We will soon? Well, I hope so. Isn't it cool? You can see the... I'm pointing with my finger, but you can't see that. You can see the, like, glass pane stuff, and you see the bosses on it. You can see the dragon and the lich, and the slime guy, and the chimera at the bottom. That's such a neat touch. I feel like they didn't have to put that much attention to detail in it. I wonder what it looks like on the actual level, though. Let's see. Can we get a better view? Not really. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to the wizard. He shooed me off. Can I see this anyway? No, not really. But you can see the dragon and the slime. The chimera is kind of really low res, but you can see it. I think that's pretty cool. A nice way to not only show what you defeated, but kind of give, I don't know, character to the game.
You are now entering the Mystic Pyramid.
The Mystic Pyramid. What was that? I didn't really see what that was. I think that was the special item, the secret weapon, but... I was looking at something else. I guess we gotta, oops, find a sarcophagus, though. This pyramid's falling apart. A golden claw lies near. Well, there's a sarcophagus. Oh, it's the bellows. I remember the bellows. I think that's what I need for the spider. I think I, like, blow her poison back at her or something. I'm not too entirely sure. I'm pretty sure I need it for the spider. I can't remember if we found the clues on the forest level, but I'm pretty sure that one would have told us. I don't think I should have done that. What is this? Is there anything down here? What is... Oh, here we go. There it is. And there's a three-way shot. Don't mind if I do. There's the golden claw. Oh my gosh, we're finding everything. All the secrets. One Indiana Jones movie. They don't... Do they go to Egypt? I don't know what you're talking about. Use the bellows to poison the Spider Queen. Okay.
Toxic bellows.
Toxic bellows. Oh, it's like bug spray. Ouch.
Real Jester has gained a level.
Now I'm level 50. Near the claw is a hidden item of legend. Well, we already found it. Perfect. Hey, there's a secret or something. Need to find a lever for that. Or a button. Is this it? Yes, it is. And then, what is this? Oh, okay. Probably didn't need to use it, but oh well. I think using my magic upgrades my magic. So I'm fine with it. Not too entirely sure where that is. Oh, here. Lightning shield. Trying to think if this is the genie. This level boss is the genie. I'm trying to think if I remember who's next. I really don't know. I've been trying to think of what the next levels are like this whole time, but I have no memory of it. I have beaten this game before, though. It's just been so long. It's been like at least 15 years, I would say. Underwater level? I don't remember. I don't think there's an underwater level. There is a water level, but I don't think I would say it's underwater. Where a golem guards white crystals, a trigger can bring wealth. That Cobra is on his own journey. What's this? I don't know where that is. Another three-way shot. Okay. What's over here? Nothing. Ocean? Oh, it's down there. I see. Should you make coffee? I mean, it's late. 8:30. Do you have to work tomorrow? If you don't have to work tomorrow, then I would say you can make coffee. But if you have to work tomorrow, I would say don't. If you don't work tomorrow, then go ahead and make coffee. Who wants coffee? Anybody want coffee? Got a fresh pot of coffee. That's a good video. I always think about that video when anybody mentions coffee. I always think about that video. The guy taking the pot of coffee from the gas station and running around with it. That guy's just following him like, "Hey, give me back my, give me back my coffee pot." Dude's not even doing anything. He's just trying to like snatch the coffee pot out of his hand. It feels like the gas station employees just getting bullied.
Your magic will now destroy secret walls.
Ooh. Yeah, see, I think it upgrades. Oh, Death is pissed for some reason. I don't know what set him off. He got aggroed by something. Well, there he is. Whoa, he came flying in. Don't drop over the edge. Okay, perfect. Wait, what? Invisible wall. Ouch. Oh yeah, there's something about a golem. This is the golem. And there's also a trigger for white crystals or something. Oh. Ribs. Give me the ribs. A trigger. Not the poison. Not the poison apple. Okay, here's the white crystals. There's supposed to be a trigger for treasure or something. I don't remember what exactly that note said. Oh. I blew up what was ever in that pot. Oh, I think I see a button. I accidentally just minimized the game. I had to mute for a second because I felt like I was gonna sneeze. But I accidentally hit the freaking Windows key. Well, I didn't sneeze, I just felt like I had to. But I don't know where this secret is. Give me 1 minute. Okay. I should be good. Let's see if we can find this thing. I don't know where the heck I'm supposed to look. Something about a trigger. Here's a key. Oh, is it this way? Oh, there's the exit, or gate right there.
I've not seen such bravery. Green Jester has gained a level.
They're barely giving me a chance to breathe here. Okay, yeah, there's another bridge that I can't cross without 2 players. I guess it doesn't matter. There's a sarcophagus that I can't do anything about. There's a triple shot. Or not a triple shot, but a super shot. Oh my gosh, just step on everything. Maybe that's the secret? Jewels? I'm guessing so. I don't know why it would be anything else. Because there's nothing else around here. I wasted that super shot. Oh my gosh, that did so much damage. Yeah, come over here. Less of a chance to lose your item, I feel. Unless I get backed into a corner. There we go. Just a cherry? Really? Scammed. Okay. Scammed again. Where am I being shot at from? Oh, here we go. Okay. We're just about at the top. I don't know what that weird portal is. I think it's just decoration. It makes good noises, though. Okay, here's the gems. Oh, I guess maybe it's the exit? Yeah, it is. We got a unique exit, I guess. Well, now we can go fight the spider. And I'm level 50. Let's see what I upgraded into.
Green Jester has gained a level.
Buy some HP. I don't know how hard the spider is, I forget. On my elbow. Level 51. Well, let's see. Do we get a new title? Also, there's an ad coming up in about 3 minutes, so I'll take another BRB. So you don't miss anything. Let's see. What you got to say, wizard? Anything? Oh, here we go.
Green Jester is now a level 50 clown.
I'm in the level 50 clown. I think my thing got bigger. My staff, whatever you want to call it, jester thingy. My rat familiar didn't change, though. I was kind of hoping it would. I thought it would upgrade or something. Whoa. It's getting really framey. The emulator didn't like that. Yeah, my thingy got bigger. Okay. We shall fight the Spider Queen right after this ad break. So I'll see you in 1 minute. I'm back. Be quiet, Ape Escape. I'm back.
Hello?
Sorry, that took longer than I expected. Let's fight the Spider Queen.
You are now entering the dread of the Queen Spider.
Now I guess I blow poison on her. I don't remember how this works. Well, there's a stake here. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just blasted her with a bunch of poison. That didn't really do a whole lot of damage. It mostly just turned her green. That is a lady. Ow, ow, ow.
Green Jester has gained a level.
I have no magic, I just realized. Stop whipping me. So this is where Dark Souls gets their bosses from. It kind of does look like the... What was her name? Starts with a Q, doesn't it? Chaos Witch something. Ball lag, yeah. She just like horse kicked me. Did you see that? Look at that. She can do like a donkey kick or whatever it's called. She's killing all the spiders. Quagmire? Where's that coming? Stop knocking me down. Oh my gosh, she's stun locking me. I can't believe she just stun locked me. She almost killed me.
Green Jester has gained a level.
I gained a level, at least. Don't start. Come on. It's so close. No, no whip. Okay, we did it. Oh my gosh, these fights keep getting so close.
You have defeated the vicious Spider Queen and recovered her shard. You have found the one runestone from this realm.
Okay, we got the one rune stone. Perfect. These fights keep getting more difficult. Also, my watch just yelled at me to start walking again. I just took a break.
Jester has gained a level.
Okay. Really gotta buy food. Really need some potions. Not gonna buy anything else for now. Well, look at that. We only got 3 bosses left to beat. One of them's the genie. We still have the Parchment of Fire for something. I don't remember what boss that is. That's certainly a boss.
Congratulations! You have recovered the shard for the Forest Realm.
You got the shard, though.
Continue now on your quest to recover all 8 shards that restore the entrance to the desecrated temple.
Okay. Now, I'm still trying to remember... There's not only that... Because the desecrated temple, I think... I don't remember. There's this, and then I think we need all the rune stones, and then that's the final boss right here, because this is a different teleporter. But then once we collect all the golden claws to enter the battlegrounds, and then there's a teleporter somewhere over here somewhere. Enter the battlegrounds. I don't remember this at all. What is the worst bean? Like, food? I don't know if there's a worst bean. I would say, like, those... What are the white beans? Is it a northern bean? I think those are pretty plain. But I never was like, ew, lima beans. I was never one of those kids. I was always one of those kids who actually liked vegetables. And I don't get it. I don't get how adults can be like that, to be honest. How can you be an adult and be like, ew, vegetables? Like, I will say, I'm not like a huge fan of salads or whatever, but if somebody made me like a plate of broccoli or something, I'm not gonna be like, yucky, like I'm a 5-year-old. I can understand if it's like a trauma thing, though. I mean, there's a difference between not liking something and just not liking vegetables. Like, have you ever heard Queso talk? Whenever he gets those, like, food things, where it's like, rate this food, or choose a food, and if it's like a salad, or anything with, like, green on it, he gets upset. And obviously he's playing it up. Like, he's playing it up as a streamer, but I do think he genuinely just does not like vegetables, which is so crazy to me. How can you be such a big man and have the palate of a baby? I don't understand. I'm saying this as a fat guy, by the way. Like, as a fat person, I don't understand how you can be picky. I'm not a huge salad person. I just think generally salads are plain. I'm not a huge, like, lettuce fan, because it's just lettuces. Got nothing going on. But I like a good salad if it's, like, a Caesar salad or something. That's the one with meat, right? I don't mind lettuce on my burger. But if I went to somebody's house, or if I went to a restaurant or something, and they were like, oh, sorry, we only have lettuce, or they made me like a lettuce, or like a salad, I would just be like, okay, I'll eat it. Look around the crystal-laden altar of flames to continue your quest. Oh, there must be a runestone on this map. We haven't found one here yet, in the desert realm. Rial likes her salads. I know she likes her salads. She likes her salads. She likes her hot water. She's a freak.
That was an heroic effort.
I just can't drink hot water. It just always gives me like a sick feeling. Not like it makes me sick, but it's like I'm having flashbacks to when I would have like the flu. When I'd be like so sick with a fever and I'm falling asleep with like cold water, and then I wake up and it's hot, but my throat's so dry. That's all I got to drink. It's just not... I don't like that. I don't like feeling like that, so I don't drink hot water. I don't even really care for tea. Hot tea all too much. I'm not a huge fan of it either. I'll rarely drink like a lemon tea if my throat's kind of bad. Where am I going? Oh, here. Ouch. The only real hot drink I enjoy is hot chocolate. When it's a cup of water, you gotta have it cold with ice and lemon. That's... I don't know about the lemon. Salad pizza? I mean, I've had taco pizza. That's kind of like a salad. It's like a taco salad. It's got lettuce on it. Taco pizza's pretty good if you haven't had it. Though I don't know how common it is, so maybe you can't find it. There's a possibility. You don't even get tacos there? What the hell? Can you buy tortillas? Or is that like not even a thing? Box from import stores. I mean, that's good enough. I'm not making my own tortillas either. Can you buy taco seasoning? Ow. Maybe. That's rough. Can't make enchiladas, can't make chimichangas, can't make tacos, can't make burritos, can't make anything without tortillas. A waste. Find it. Oh, I could have... Hang on. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to set off that explosive. Luckily his fireball doesn't do too much damage, but if he gets too close and uses his fire breath, it's gonna do so much damage to me. Lettuce wrapped burrito. I'm trying to think. There was something I had once that was kind of like that was really good. It was like a cabbage roll. It was something wrapped in cabbage. It was really good. Is there another one here? There is. Hang on, I gotta run. Don't get surrounded by enemies. I can't hit the gargoyle. It's hard to see these guys as spawners, because they're right up against the wall. They don't look like other spawners do. Kind of weird. Okay. Now I can cheese him. $1,000 is the new price point for an entry-level PC. Yeah. Yeah, that is sad. I mean, that's how it's gonna be for a long while. Similar things have happened, though. There's probably gonna be like a video game crash. And that'll kind of affect everything. That'll affect all the markets. All the tech markets. And I mean, people have been asking for it. People have been asking for a video game crash. Though I don't think they know what that entails. You were earning $15 an hour in 2016, and you would be earning $7 at the same job today. I wonder how much costs have gone up comparatively, though. In Japan, I really don't know. They probably import too much, though. That's probably... Since it's an island. How do I get around here? Oh, there's a door. 70% of all Japan's food is imported. I feel like if that number wasn't that high, then I don't know how bad the situation would actually be. I don't think it would be as bad as it is. But yeah, 70% is too high. Okay, is there anything else I can do over here? Oh, here we go. I think the Jester is actually taller. I think that's what's going on here. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe, I guess it could be the camera. Oh, thank you for the raid. Space Village is real. Thank you. Welcome in, Maz. Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Spaghetti. We're currently playing Gauntlet, Dark Legacy. Little dancing alien, yes. He's grooving.
I've not seen such bravery.
We're currently in the desert realm. We just beat the Spider Queen. Thank you for the follow. He's grooving. Oh, I forgot the bot's sub ran out. I forgot about that. I forgot to change that. Oh well. Followed for Dancing Alien. Thank you. I hope you had a good stream. What were you up to? These desert levels are really difficult. I thought I was over-leveled. Didn't go as planned. You were going to start Sonic 06. Instead, you did Unrailed. Unrailed, is that the, is that the game where you make, like, train tracks? You have to guide a train? Couldn't figure out how to get the PlayStation 3 to capture? I've never used a capture card. Musician duo. Oh, okay. Hydrate, I shall. Give me 1 second. Maybe your PlayStation 3 was saving you from Sonic 06. You never know. It was divine intervention from the Sony gods. Well, that's cool. I'll have to check you out. Also an artist. Let me drink and have my jerky. Give me 1 second.
Twister balls. Mods twister balls.
Who? Who we twisting? Where is... Oh. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for following. I hope it all goes well. I just accidentally destroyed the super shot or whatever. I've been trying my hardest not to eat this jerky off stream, but it is so good. Every once in a while, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna have a very tiny piece. Even though I'm not streaming. Just so I can taste it. It's so good. I think if I get more jerky, it's gonna have to be from these people. They had a ton of flavors, and they also had like sugar-free options. Yeah, it's really hard to tell when those sarcophagus spawners are actually destroyed. How are you doing, Maz? I hope you're having a good night. Oh, gotta head home. Oh my goodness. Maz is so busy. It seems like every time I hear from Maz, he's like, oh yeah, I'm traveling again. "12 hours at the office because you can't catch a break." Oh my goodness, Maz. You need a break. You need to, like, go to an arcade or go bowling or something. You need to take a day off. I don't know what options are available to you, though. I really wish there was an arcade around here.
Yo.
70 stream streak, let's go. Thank you for the 70 stream streak, Maz. Damn. I think this might be the last level we do, and then I got something else. I got a Pokemon quiz that Real did on stream the other day, and I was like, I should do that on stream. That seems fun. Yeah. He was actually at Six Flags on Sunday. How many times have you been to Six Flags? Was hosting an out-of-state friend. Oh. I talked about this the other day. But James Rolfe and Vinesauce did a collab video where they talked about Universal Studios Park, and I was like, I'm not a rides person. I don't go on roller coasters and things. But their video made me really want to check it out. Been to Six Flags close to 20 times. That's impressive. I've never been to like a park once is the thing. Never been to a theme park, never been to an amusement park. Never been to a water park even. But yeah, safe travels home, Moz.
Green Jester has gained a level.
But yeah, it was always like, I was just kind of one of those people who's like, well, I don't like roller coasters. I don't like riding extreme rides like those bungee slings and free fall drops and all that stuff. So if you go to an amusement park, there's not really a whole lot there for you. But I think a theme park is a bit different. Like Universal Studios, and maybe even like Disney Orlando or something, there's probably enough for me to enjoy, but I just simply do not have the money nor the means of travel, and I definitely wouldn't go alone, so I don't know. I guess that kind of saved my parents a lot of money now that I'm thinking about it. I was never a kid that was like, I really want to go to Disneyland. But I'm not really into Disney to begin with, so I guess it wouldn't be worth it in that aspect anyway. Because I don't think the movies I watched growing up are even like a thing anymore at the parks. If they ever were. Okay, where's that guy throwing bombs? Was he over here? I guess he was. I couldn't see him at all. Oh, here's the exit. What's it gonna say? Desert Guardian fears only the Lamp of Dark Obstruction. I think there was supposed to be a runestone on this map. But we didn't find it, did we? I swear the start of the level was like, oh yeah, there's a runestone somewhere, basically. It said something about do something, then continue on their journey. Or continue on your journey or something. Where would it be? I wish I remembered the message. It would be nice if there was a way to check. Aside from just Googling. The only way I really have is going back in the VOD, and I'm not going to do that. I'm too lazy for that. But wait, there's a key? Ouch. Where am I? Ow, the music changed. Ow, I'm stepping on the steam. Oh my goodness. This way? No. Ouch. Is it here? I think it should be here somewhere. This seems very special item-ish. Oh, here we go. That's something. Okay, no. Wait, is that where I came from? Can I not go back any further? That might be where I came from. Maybe I can't go back. That's upsetting. It really seemed like there was going to be a runestone in this map, so there should be somewhere. I just can't go back any further to actually find it. Disappointed. I really wish I just remembered what the letter said. That would help. That clue probably told me. I guess we'll have to redo this level. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll go do the level, and I'll not do it completely. I'll just read the clue, see what it says. Because if the clue is, like, obvious... I think I have to do several levels anyway, because I don't have enough white crystals. No, I do.
You now have enough crystals to enter the ice domain.
The ice domain.
You are now entering the tombs of the undead.
Okay, let's just see what this clue says, and then I'll leave the level. Skip the cutscene. Where was the clue? I thought it was right over here. I thought it was right at the start. If it's not right at the start, then I won't do this then. Shoot. It kind of looks like it should be right here, maybe. Clue's not immediately jumping out to me. Oops, is it in the... Is it in this pot? There it is. What's it say? Look around the crystal-laden altar of flames to continue on your quest. Oh, is it supposed to be this? I think this is supposed to be the altar of flames. So there's like a secret here. Oh no, I think it was just telling me that's where the... I think it was just telling me that is where the lever is. It was just telling me how to open the door. I thought it was telling me where a thing is. Well, we'll quit the level. Yeah, I don't think we got any runestones here. That means we'll have to end up killing the genie probably just to find out how many we missed. I think he'll say you're missing X amount of runestones from this level. There has to be at least 2, right? Let me see. How many runestones are we actually missing? We have 7. We are missing 5. I guess it's possible there's only 1 in each level now. Assuming the battlegrounds are a level. Yeah, there's this. I don't remember what this level is. Oh, the Dream World. That's it. The Dream World. I don't remember the level at all, though. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to flip it over here. Haven't used this screen in a long time. I'm just trying to make sure that the scene is set up right. Yeah, let me put this over here. Let me get some music going again. Turn off theater mode so I can actually see the playlist. Okay. Are you ready for a quiz? Are you ready to find out what kind of Pokemon I am? I better change the thing. How about just chatting? We'll put it on just chatting. I think that works. Okay. Can I share it? Yeah, I'll share it. I'll post it. There you go. But we'll take the test. Personality type test. Note from the professor. Hello and welcome to the world of Pokemon personality types. This test is built on a data compiled from every Pokemon's entry in every known region. It's Pokedex. Now, I haven't played Pokemon since like X. That was the last Pokemon game I played, was X. And that I barely played because it made me sick. Which were then used to discern and distill the true nature of Pokemon types. This test is 50 questions. All of which involve scenarios that will require some imagination on the part of the test taker. Variability on how the test taker interprets the details of each question is expected and accounted for. If you come across a question that you feel doesn't have any answer that represents you, please let me know in the comments for future revisions. Happy learning. Okay. You've just moved, and all your stuff is still in boxes in your new bedroom. How does the thought of unpacking and arranging your stuff most likely make you feel? Excited? Anxious? Wistful? Tired? I feel like if we're talking like I have a new bedroom to completely redo and like reorganize, I think I'd be really excited for it actually. I kind of do like organizing stuff. You find a box marked free on the side of the road full of unrelated pieces of wood, metal, and plastic. Which best describes your most likely reaction? I grab the entire box and take it home. I pick out a few things that look useful or sturdy. Clearly trash, I ignore it. I wouldn't consider it trash, but I wouldn't take it since I don't do anything related to construction, repairs, or arts and crafts. That's probably the realist answer. I don't really do that stuff. I guess it depends on what it actually is. Like, what are the plastic pieces? Is it just like plastic sheet pieces? But I probably just wouldn't take it. A friend invites you out to an event in a place that you've never even heard of before. Which of the following would most likely make you want to go with them? Event looks lively, energetic, and fun. Looks chill, relaxing, and quiet. If I can get intoxicated there. If the thought that going would make my friend happy, I'd just be happy my friend invited me. It would be easier to answer what wouldn't make me want to go. I feel like that's also that's also real. I'm usually pretty down to do whatever. You suspect that a favorite habit of yours is having a bad effect on your body. How are you most likely to react? I'd stop doing it immediately. I try to do it less and see if that's any better. I try to incorporate other habits. I don't adjust my behavior at all. I'd probably, honestly, I guess it depends on the habit, right? If it's an addiction, that's not the same thing. I probably could stop doing it immediately, though. I'd stop doing it immediately. Important appliance in your home stops working. Which of the following best describes your most likely initial response? I get my frustration out by breaking it more. I quietly allow someone I live with to discover that it's broken. I pay someone to fix it for me. Your stirrups arrived? Oh my goodness. That's awesome. I'm glad you like them. I'd probably... I'd try and see if I could fix it. I feel like it's a little of column A, little of column B here. I don't think I would personally fix it, but I would see what's wrong with it. So it's probably closest to that. You need a favor from someone, but you know they've already got a lot going on their plate. What are you most likely to do? Ask them and offer to help with something that would lighten their load in return. Probably either one of these. I'd be like, I guess it depends on how much, like, what they've got going on. It'd probably be closer to this, though. I feel like I'm playing Morrowind again. Which of the following would you most likely use as the best evidence to show that you have a healthier lifestyle? My consistent mental stability. That's probably it, honestly. It's very late, the grocery store is closed, and you realize that you're hungry. The only food you have is some leftovers from a meal that you didn't like that much to begin with. What are you most likely to do about this? Uh, assuming I have the money for it, I'd probably order something. If I genuinely didn't like the food, I don't think I would eat it. Assuming there's nothing else in the house, yeah, I would order takeout. You found someone you don't like, has stopped going to a place that you both normally go to. Specifically, Because they are afraid of running into you. Which of the following best describes your most likely feelings about that? Successful. I mean, it's somebody I don't like. I feel like I feel like it's probably this. This is an impossible situation because I would have stopped going there first. I think that's most likely me. If I knew they also didn't like me, I probably, or if I just didn't like them enough to where I wouldn't want to be around them, I would probably choose this one. Like, this is probably what would happen. You're trying to open a jar, even with gripper pads, it's taking a lot of strength. How are you most likely to continue? Warp the lid by denting, prying, or running it under hot water and try again. That's kind of what I do. I only do the hot water thing. I don't want to accidentally break the jar, so I don't like bang on the lid or anything. But yeah, the hot water trick is usually what I try. You're working on something important when you get a text from a friend who wants to hang out right now. How are you likely to react? Probably this. I drop what I was doing and go with my friend. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. You sprained your ankle. It's pretty common, but what are you most likely to do in response? Never do whatever I was doing when I sprained my ankle again. Uh, rest for a bit, I guess. I mean, I've definitely like sprained my ankle and then had to walk home from school. So I guess I would just stay off of it and then do whatever I was doing. You want to make someone a birthday card, but other than paper, you realize that you only have a few colored markers. It's some random stickers. What's the most likely next step? Um, if I specifically wanted to make the card, I'd probably get more stuff. I'd buy more stuff to make the card with. You're doing an escape room and with some friends. How are you most likely to be in this situation? I don't know. I'm not familiar with escape rooms. I don't know. I've never done an escape room. So I don't know. You're having a heated argument with someone you're close to and they just brought up something that they know you're really sensitive about in a negative light. How are you most likely to respond? Hmm. I'd probably start crying. Honestly, I'd probably start crying. You've just woken up and it's a work or school day. What are you most likely to do for yourself within the first hour being awake? A work or school day? Recently it's been this. Been the basics with some exercise because I've been going on walks and or doing ring fit. But I think most common wake lie awake in bed for a while and think about everything that's getting up getting up is going to involve. I think it's realistically it would often be this, but it hasn't been that way recently. Either these two. Maybe thinking about the dream is more likely. So we'll say that. Because while that's not really what's been happening lately, that's the most common one that I would have done throughout the years. You're in a self-help section of the bookstore. What are you most likely looking for? I don't know. The way to a different section of the bookstore. Or just out of the bookstore entirely. That's probably real. I don't think I would, for one, I don't think I would buy a book so much as I would buy a self-help book. I don't know. I think I would leave. I would just leave. I'm probably not going to buy a self-help book. You express a strong opinion in a group conversation and immediately challenged by someone in the group. Nobody jumps to your defense. How are you most likely to react? Um, I defend my belief. I've probably rehearsed for this moment. And I've got an audience to impress. That's really funny. I think that's like 90% of the internet. Like, no, you don't understand. This is my moment. I'm the next great debater. Um, I'd probably just do this. Acknowledge a difference of opinion and move on. You're doing a task and suddenly realize that it is much more time sensitive than you were expecting. What will this most likely make you feel? Uh, it would only make me more stressed. Yeah. You're throwing a party at your place. That's unrealistic. How are you most likely to get people to show up? If I wanted to throw a party, I don't know who I'd invite. I can't imagine throwing a party at my house. I can't imagine throwing a party at my house, no. Two of your friends are having a personal conflict and they want you to immediately help find a solution. What trait of yours would most likely be the reason they asked you specifically? Um, Disloyalty. I'm not good at getting personally invested in either side. That's pretty funny. Um, Maybe helpfulness? I'm motivated to do the very best job with anything asked of me. That's probably the most accurate. You are at a giant multi-stage music festival. Where are you most likely to be found? This has happened before, and I was... I mean, I wasn't in any of these situations, I would say. I was just in the crowd, I guess. I guess it was this. Because, I mean, the seats were good, but I didn't have... I was with somebody who was press, so they were ahead of me. But I couldn't really get down in there without them kicking me out because I didn't have a camera. Which of the following physically/emotionally intense jobs do you think you would be the least likely to overwhelm you? Um, Fulfillment center worker? What does that mean? Fulfillment center worker. I don't know what that is. Stunt person. The least likely to overwhelm me? Hmm. I could probably wrestle. Wrestle or bouncer. I could probably do both. I don't think it would bother me. I feel like being a bouncer in fulfillment center like Amazon, is that what that is? I was thinking like those places where people help you find a job. That's what I was thinking of. Like they sign you up and then they find like a position that's part-time or something. And then maybe the place hires you full-time or something. I forget what that's called. That's what I was thinking of. But I was about to say that I feel like being a bouncer generally around here is pretty boring. At most, you probably have to like kick a drunk person out of the building. That's about the worst that it gets. Like you always see videos of bouncers on the internet and they're like punching some dude in the face. Like that doesn't happen 90% of the time. So I feel like I could handle being a bouncer. Oh no, you belong to a subculture that just got a lot of negative mainstream media attention. How would this most likely affect your relationship with that subculture? I guess that depends on what the attention is. And what the subculture is. Like, are you talking like if I was a really big fan of an anime and then like somebody who also was a fan of that anime did something heinous? I think I would still be a fan of that anime. I am out of snoozes. There's an ad about to happen in 3 minutes. I also have to pee, so we're about halfway through this quiz, so I'll take a pee break real quick. I would still quietly engage with it and share it with people who seem open-minded. I think that's the most realistic. You're a student and you have a really big test coming up. How are you most likely to handle this? Study a lot to get a perfect score. I mean, this was kind of... This is kind of what would happen. I didn't study a whole lot on quizzes and tests and stuff. I mostly just kept things in my memory. So long as I took notes, anything aside from math would usually be like fine because it's mostly just memorization. I just remember everything. I could probably rely on my existing knowledge for a good grade, but I'd do a quick refresher to go for a perfect score. That's probably it. Because they'd usually be like, you can study a little bit before the test. And that's what I would do. Because I just whip my notes out. Because they didn't like it if you just sat there. So I'd use my notes for a little bit. A friend asks you for a favor. It might actually take some effort on your part. What are you most likely to consider first before replying? Um... There's little to consider. I'm always happy to help out a friend. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. There's little to consider. I'm always happy to be helpful in general. I think that's actually the realistic answer. You don't have to work, school, or any pressing responsibilities. It's a sunny, mild day outside. What are you most likely to do about it? Mm, I would probably spend as much of the day outside as possible, because I'd probably go fishing. Okay, the ad's about to start. I'll be right back. See you in a little bit. Ad should be just about done. Oops. There we go. Okay. I think the ad's all done. Whoops. Let me see. You're on a date with someone who barely knows you and has no friends in common with you. If your date asks what secrets you would be willing to share about yourself. I wouldn't share anything unless I got the sense that they would be into it. Probably that. Probably that one. You feel it's time for a change and you're reorganizing everything in your bedroom, including the furniture. What aspect of your life is this new layout most likely to support? Specifically the bedroom, it's probably going to be exercise and physical activity. I'd probably be making more room for Ring Fit. You've taken an intercontinental train to an unfamiliar city, and you realize that some wires got crossed and you don't actually have anywhere to stay. How are you most likely to handle this? Go meet people and see if anyone wants to put me up for the night. Knock on doors until I find an empty house to crash in. Sleep in the terminal? I don't know. I've kind of been in this situation before. Find a cheap motel, probably. Well, it'd probably be a nicer hotel. It wouldn't be, like, cheap. You finally found out, or you think you found out what the problem with your aircon was. What do you think it is? What is your ultimate priority when working out? The hose was a bit clogged. That makes sense. I felt like it just needed some cleaning. Some kind of filter or something. Hopefully that works. I want to feel healthier. You have an established friend group that gets together regularly and unexpectedly. One of your friends brings a new person to the group. How are you most likely to feel about this? This music's going ham. Optimistic. My friends have good taste, so this person must be cool. That's probably it. I don't think I would, like, welcome them overly, so I feel like I would obviously say hi to them. But I don't think I would be like, hey, let's do stuff together now. Now you're our friend. I feel like that would be weird. But I think I'd be optimistic. You're done with your test? Okay. If your neighbors were asked about what you're like, what sort of consensus would they most likely have? Uh, they'd all have experienced the same sanitized version of my personality. They probably all say they didn't know I existed. They probably don't. I would say they know me well. No, they don't really know me. You're really angry and you're all alone in your home. How are you most likely to handle this situation? Um, by playing a violent video game. I'd probably do some screaming. Screaming into a pillow? I'd probably scream into the pillow. You suddenly decided to skip town and you find yourself somewhere new and are low on funds. What do you feel would be your greatest asset to finding a new job? My boldness to fully lie on a resume. My desperation and willingness to do anything for money. I feel like these don't matter anymore. Like these four, they might have meant something in the past, but they don't anymore. I think it's mostly just these two. Like if you want a job, you gotta be able to do one of these two things. You gotta pad your resume, or you just gotta fucking lie, dude. Just say that you did a bunch of shit that you didn't do. Uh, Extensive and varied work experience. Uh, my desperation and willingness to do anything for money, honestly, probably. I feel like that's probably the most likely answer. You're with some friends, and some jerk makes a vulgar remark about what you're wearing. How do you respond? Um, I don't know. Probably this one. Say something casually mocking, sarcastic, or insulting to them. Your friend is moving to a new place in the same town, and you and a few other friends have gone to help out. What are you most likely doing? Um, Sticking close to my friend and inviting them to direct me. That's probably it. I don't want to like touch anything they don't want me to touch, you know what I mean? I don't want to be like moving stuff and then accidentally break it or something. I'd want them to direct me for stuff. You've been sitting at a desk working on the same thing for several hours and only getting up periodically to go to the bathroom. How are you most likely to feel in this moment? Um, if I've been working on the same thing for several hours, I think I'd feel productive. You're on a first date with someone at a karaoke dance night. What are you most likely to do trying to impress your date here? I don't. I'd never go to a place like this. Welcome in, Dovermo. You're hungry? Get some food. I mean, realistically, I would never go on a date to a place like this. But if the other person was like, "Oh, we should do this," I wouldn't say no. So I'd probably do this. Ignore the singing and dancing and just try and have a nice conversation. I'd probably do that. You're volunteering at a place with a lot of different tasks, but work is going unusually slow for the specific assignment to the point of being nearly non-existent. What are you going to do about it? I would never volunteer in a place with a lot of people. I would probably ask if there was something else I could do. I guess if what they mean is like specifically, it's not like I'm not getting anything done, I would go with that. You suspect that someone you live with has been stealing money from you, either cash or using your credit card. How are you most likely to handle this? Um, Start taking money from their wallet to keep things even. That's really funny. Booby trap your wallet. Either start hiding my wallet, cancel my credit card and get a new one, or stop carrying cash altogether. I think I would casually mention that the money's gone missing. I think I would do this. I would just... It'd be like that scene from The Sopranos. Have you... There's a scene where Tony... I don't remember the guy. I don't know who the guy is in the story. It's been a long time since I've seen the episode. But Tony's like, oh, I know this guy. I'll feel him out. I'll go ask him a bunch of questions because he thinks the dude is a rat for the FBI. He thinks he's got a wire on and stuff. And he goes out and he's talking to him. He's like patting him on the chest and the back and stuff, like clearly checking for a wire. And then when he gets back to the bada bing, he's pissed off and he's like, I don't fucking know. What am I, a mind reader? I feel like it would just be that situation. Like, oh, I'm gonna fucking get this guy. I can tell he's lying. You call in a favor from a friend and they do it, but then afterwards you learn that they really didn't want to. Regardless of how you respond, how would this most likely make you feel internally? What song is this? Oh, it's Risk of Rain. Like an ending thing. Hang on, let me switch this song real quick. Because it's going to be Sonic, and I don't want to listen to Sonic right now. How about this? I would probably find it awkward. It's going to be hard to interact with them normally after this. I feel like I wouldn't call it awkward. I feel like I'd be embarrassed, but it wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be, should I have been able to tell that they didn't want to do this? I think I would be embarrassed that I asked them. I feel like it'd be awkward. You're at an all-you-can-eat buffet that's been paid for by someone else. What are you most likely to do in this situation? I don't really like buffet quality food. That's not true at all. I'd probably eat as much as I can. Yeah, I gotta make the most of it. Though I generally don't eat that much at a buffet to begin with. I usually have like 2 plates maybe. But I'm not like a plate stacker. You know those people where they have like a mountain of food? I'm not one of those people. You've been sucked into a drawn-out argument with a family member, and they are not letting it go. What is most likely the last thing that you're doing before you walk away from them? Probably crying. Crying, yeah. Crying, yelling. Can I cry, yell, and scream? I feel like it's probably going to be all of that. You have an art form that you love, but you feel like it is too niche to be a viable career. What would you most likely do with this art form? Practice it. There is no telling what skills my future ideas will require of me. Drop it. Try to put my energy into more practical things. I don't know that I would care that I wouldn't get paid for it. I'd probably practice it. If I love it, I'd practice it. You're out with a friend in public and some jerk is directly harassing them. How are you most likely to react to this? I tell the harasser in very clear terms to leave my friend alone. There's steps here, honestly. It'd probably be something like this. And then this. And then I knock them down. I'd probably start with this, though. You just moved to a new town and you don't really know anyone yet. How are you most likely to go about making new friends? I probably wouldn't bother. Most of my friends are online anyway. Yes, this is probably it. I wouldn't actively try, just let new friendships happen whenever. That. Most of my friends are online anyway. You're leaving the grocery store on a busy day. On your way out, you notice that an empty shopping cart is blocking an otherwise free parking space. What are you most likely to do? I leave my own shopping cart in the same space. That's really funny. That's a really funny visual. Like, oh, somebody else left it here. It's not my fault. Um, Move the shopping cart into the nearest cart corral along with any others I happen to spot. Uh, I mean, I'd probably move it. I don't think I'd go out of my way though, so I'd probably move the cart. Someone you live with is going through a bad breakup and you know about it because you can hear them in their room, either having loud, angry phone calls or just yelling to nobody. It's hard to tell. What is your most likely response? Leave a note on their door letting them know that I'm here to talk to them, here for them if they need to talk. Probably that. All of these other ones are kind of like just dealing with the noise, which I feel like that's gonna pass anyway. I feel like it'd be better to get along with them if they're my roommate. You had an idea for an ambitious project, and that was exciting. That was exciting a month ago, but now you're realizing that you might have bitten off more than you can chew. What is the most likely to happen next? I put the project on the back burner and work on it more casually. I tell myself that I'm putting it on the back burner, but I'd probably let it just fizzle out. That's real. Again, this is like context sensitive. I feel like it would depend on what it is. I drop the project and feel bad about the month lost. Um, honestly, it's probably this. Just let it fizzle out. Show this first. Human. Show my human dex results first. Water. Water monotype. Water types have simple needs and have a relaxed, down-to-earth presence, but they're most strongly defined by their ingenuity and their versatility. They tend to have a wide range of skills and are often experts at reading a situation and adapting accordingly. These qualities can help them survive and can also make them incredibly useful to those around them. Due to their highly adaptive nature, there is a lot of variation between that. But at the end of the day, water types can be relied on to handle any situation that comes their way. Okay. Electric primaries are just as powerful and active as other electric types, but they're often more energetic and much more scattered. They typically have a wider range of abilities, personalities, and tactics, with even less interest in being precise and consistent, physically strong, or practical. And can be completely different creatures on different days. While they often avoid conflict, they give little thought to politeness and may still lash out even if they feel challenged. They get even more energy from their surroundings, wherever they are, but they typically avoid close and complicated relationships with those around them. I don't know what this necessarily means. I'm apparently more electric type than I am water type, though. I guess. I don't know how this works. There's a results FAQ. I guess there is. I'll look at that later. Ice secondaries have high energy as other ice types, but they often place an even greater emphasis on being resourceful, versatile, healthy, and physically capable. These feel like antonyms. They're usually comfortable being around others, but they still need to be in the right surroundings. Although ice secondaries often have more trouble adapting to new environments, In situations, they tend to be more easygoing and relaxed about it. When something isn't working out, they're generally happy to let it go and move on to something else. I'll save the screenshot. Yeah, I was looking at that. I'm 38% fire and 29% water. And I'm also 23% fighting? Huh. Do I have to save each one as its own PNG? I don't know. Probably. I guess we'll go with all the ones. What is this? Fire and normal. Normal types are best defined by their appreciation for domestic life, and they tend to be easygoing, relaxed, affable, helpful, expressive, and adaptable. They're largely focused on survival and comfort, and often maintain a consistent routine to ensure that they get what they need. Normal types tend to specialize in one or two skills, and their methods are usually more geared towards enjoyment rather than efficiency. They're typically more comfortable around people than other types, and when they feel challenged or threatened, they're likely to hide their discomfort. Huh. But what's my Pokedex results? You have given you have some quality or ability that allows you to be unusually helpful, giving, or supportive. This may be only situational, like helping those in distress or less evolved versions of your kind. Or you may just have an instinct to be helpful at every available opportunity. The human world has decided that you are useful to them, whether it's because you are a good worker, like a Diggersby at a dig site. I've never heard of this Pokemon. Or because you produce something that they want, like a Sawsbuck. Leaves behind being being harvested for tea. What? Do you remember when they used to eat slowpoke tails? Hopefully you're not being exploited. There there's some aspect of your existence that baffles researchers, which may mean that you're dedicated to hiding something. The secret lives of Clefairy. Or you may just be naturally inscrutable, like the unknown core of a Dusclops. My first ability is Solar Power. Second ability is Friend Guard. My hidden ability is Contrary. Are my stats good? I mean, I guess so. I mean, I guess I'm good. You're slow and weak to special attacks. But all attempts to change my stats will have the opposite effect. So I get the boosts. So I'm like a Snorlax? I guess so. I'm a water type Snorlax. Shank's a flying water type. There's a lot of reading here. Here, you should post it in the Discord or something, Shank. Isn't that called a Whale Lord? No, because I think a Whale Lord is different. I don't think they behave the same. You know? But hang on. I think we'll call that good for today. I think I got these saved. I'll look at the FAQ later. You don't know anything past Gen 1. I don't know anything past Gen 3. But Wailord is in Gen 3. I'm 90% certain. Yeah, he's in Gen 3. But I'm pretty sure a Wailord isn't like a... Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like a Snorlax. I want to play Pokemon Emerald now, though. Give me a second. Let me get you over here. Nope, wrong screen. Stream over. Okay. Let me get you a raid target here. We gotta beat Kingdom Hearts before starting Pokemon. Yeah. Hang on, there's something... There we go. Let's find somebody to raid. Um... Let's see.
To depart in herself.
Do you have a suggestion, Rial? I feel like we've raided a lot of people recently. That I don't really have many options. I try and not raid the same person too frequently. Though I also... Though I also don't like raiding somebody new all too often either, because it's like awkward. I don't know. There's a weird awkwardness when it comes to raiding somebody new. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I spell this right. I think I found them. Yeah. Top 100 games list. I feel like that's something I want to do sometime. We'll go say happy birthday. Okay. Thank you everybody for coming out. I hope you had a good time. Here's some raid messages if you want to use them. If not, that's also fine. But there's also a Discord that you could join. And a Blue Ski you can follow me on. And if you want to support me financially, you can do so at Ko-Fi. And there's also a Throne if you want to get me a gift or something. Thank you, Shank, for the 100 bits. Thank you, Space Village is Real, for the follow. Thank you for the raid as well. And thank you, Moz, for the 70 stream streak. Oh, and Alki for the 2 months sub. Thank you, thank you. Let's go wish... Shirokaze a happy birthday. Let's go tell him a happy birthday. I will be back again tomorrow around 6:30 p.m. Central Time. We'll play some Kingdom Hearts. How's that sound? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.